Hello and welcome to the finals for the CIL Season 3. This is the team builder portion. It's not split up. If you guys have been watching the DBL, this is not split up. So, it's going to be a long one, maybe. I'm not really sure. I like the separate team builder. I definitely like the separate team builder. So guys, everyone, listen though. It's been a pretty crazy season, right? This video is actually, I'm putting it up today. The battle's happening like 20 minutes from right now, like literally 20 minutes in real time. This season has gone on for for so long. Like I was looking back over my notes, right? So the week 8 match got uploaded on May 14th. The semis was on June 11th, and now today, July 9th. You guys are gonna get the finals, and I guess that kind of helps explain my little first bit about all of this. We're gonna get to team builder in just a second, but I kind of wanted to take a minute to just kind of reflect over the season, I guess, because I mean this is it. This is the finals. We don't have anywhere else to go. You know what I mean? Like we're here. So the season was pretty interesting. I felt like I grew a lot as a player for this format. I never really used any kind of setup mons before all of this, and so I learned how to do that because it's pretty essential in counter team. Yeah, I feel like it was good. I feel like it was a good growing and learning experience. The uploading and the building part, that was definitely a trial run too, right? I'd never done any kind of league content before. I've never done any counter team content before. And I took what I learned from doing it with the CIL. I'm applying that towards the DBL, and then I'll look forward to what comes after that in terms of this kind of content, because you guys really seem to like it. Like this counter team, this league stuff, it seems to be something you guys are really interested in. So I'm happy to bring you some entertainment for that matter. And just to show how much I've grown. Our first video for the CIL Season 3 was uploaded on February 4th. February 4th. So like 4 months ago, roughly. And just to show you guys, like, that is me. That's me down there. Like, that's insane. Right? So I'm over here just like hanging out, you know, doing my thing. I'm looking at the camera at an angle because I don't know how to edit or take a pause and then edit, or it was rough going, man. I have a little timer down there to say when the battle started. I used to be so helpful. I don't do that anymore. Sorry. But I mean, yeah, just like you can tell, like that's our old apartment. That was my old setup. My beard was nowhere near as lush as it is now. Like it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. My hair was better. I still have the same glasses. I need to change that prescription. Pretty bad. Am I wearing the same shirt? Am I wearing the same shirt? No, I'm not. Okay, it's a different purple. It's a different purple. It doesn't count. But yeah, I mean, like we've definitely come a long way, and I'm very proud of that. The layout is the same, as you can see. We kept the layout for the whole season. But I mean, it's crazy to just kind of look at that and be like, wow, that used to be me, and that was like 4 months ago, and now we've come so far, and it's nice, you know what I mean? It's nice. But this trip down memory lane was not unintentional by any means. Our first week, which you can see in the title. I didn't even know how to title things right. I had been uploading Pokemon League videos without Pokemon in the title. Young Blue, how is anyone supposed to find you? How is anyone supposed to know what you're meant? I don't even have Pokemon in the title. I don't have it in the script. Oh, Blue, what are you doing? What are you doing, Blue? Anyway, how's anyone gonna find you, man? What are you doing? What you doing? You crazy, Young Blue. Anyway, we started off week 1 playing Kevin, the Kinglers, and that's who we're playing now in the finals. Kevin's a good friend of mine.
How to come to this after all we've been through? Two of a pair, now on opposite sides.
Done probably half of the team builds that I did for this whole season. We have the same record. I don't think our differential is the same, but we have the same record. Yeah, man. I mean, we ended up winning that one. We got a little bit lucky with a crit. That there was a potential roll to live or something. I don't really remember at this point, but I know that we got a crit, and then we needlessly switched out for some reason, and I don't remember why, but we did. So for what that's worth, we have won before, but that's kind of the problem, right? So we won before. It's like a best of 3, but it's not. And you can also change stuff in between it. So this is gonna be a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky. Oh, am I eating Cocoa Puffs? I am. I had Cocoa Puffs back then. I really bought into the gimmick, you guys. I genuinely bought into that gimmick. Oh, I'm so happy. I wish I had Cocoa Puffs right now, but I don't. Because gluten. They have gluten-free Cocoa Puffs, though. I'm eating on camera. One of the few times I will ever eat on camera, by the way. Anyway, it's tough. It's tough to then come back in and then try and win again. And I just don't know. I just don't know how plausible that is. So we went with some different stuff. Because Kevin has a lot of modes, right? Kevin, I think, has one of the best teams in the league. Let me let me stop that real quick. There we go. We'll get on to the actual part of the video. We'll stop reminiscing, shall we? Yeah. So let's look at Kevin's team, shall we? Let's do that. Let us do that. So Kevin has a team of Scizor, Mega Scizor, Manaphy, Kyurem Black, which I still wanted, Excadrill, Hippowdon, Clefable, Thundurus, Scolipede, Chandelure, Snorlax, Tornadus T, and his Z Crystal is Electrium Z, which, honestly, Suicune is really good in my matchup against him, but he did add Thundurus, and now he conveniently got Electrium Z, which could be like a huge wall breaker for us. So he picked up a Mon that Suicune doesn't handle very well, and then lucked out and got Electrium Z, which can pretty much bop my Suicune. So I mean, for the record, we got ICMZ. We're not using ICMZ because there's no reason to use ICMZ. But for what that's worth, it definitely makes it harder, right? Because Suicune's really good against Manaphy, against Scizor, against Excadrill, against Hippowdon, against Chandelure, even. Not so much Snorlax. Probably not so much Snorlax. Well, maybe Snorlax. I don't know. We could Toxic it, I guess, and do things. Maybe. I'm not sure. Tornadus, meh. Clefable, meh. Scolipede, meh. But Thundurus! And then he got Electrium Z. Anyway. So I'm kind of expecting him to bring that. I don't know why he wouldn't. It's kind of like Thundurus has Prankster. It's got good speed. It outspeeds a lot of my Mons. Like, why wouldn't you bring it? So we're kind of gonna assume that that's what's happening. Our team is also shiny again, by the way. Just so you know. All right, we're at the 8-minute mark. I got my eye out. So that's Kevin's team. Just a quickie reminder. For the record, I really like my team. My team is spread out down below, minus the Golbat and and the Flygon at this point. R.I.P. But I feel like we drafted really, really well. I feel like I didn't really get sniped that much. I had a wish list that people kind of picked apart, and I couldn't have my complete wish list. It wasn't the DBL, right? When when I drafted for the DBL, I got everything on my list, man. I didn't miss a single beat. This was close, but it wasn't exact. So for what that's worth, I'm really happy with the team. I feel like we have definitely one of the better teams that pulled out for the league this season. Kevin's, I think, is honestly the best. I really do. Like, he has so much power, and yet he also has so much defensive capability. Like, we got a lot of power, right? But our defenses pretty much rest with Suicune. And that's like it. So, I mean, Alright, to be fair, Delmise is pretty power, right? Delmise is pretty power, and he can be pretty bulky on the defensive side, but not so much SPDF-wise. So let's get into the team. Let's get into the team build just real quick. So we've got Darmanitan, right? We are Jolly, we are max speed, we are max attack, we are Life Orb. I don't know what Kevin's going to build his Kyurem Black as. I'm pretty sure it's coming. So I would expect it to be. It could be bulky, you know. It could. I need it to be Jolly max speed so I could at least speed tie it at the worst case scenario. Because I don't think outside of an Outrage, he doesn't have anything that's really going to bot me unless it's banded. So for what that's worth, Roy is really good here. Roy the Darmanitan. Roy's our boy. We have Sheer Force. We get the Life Orb boost. We get boosted by Flare Blitz, Zen Headbutt, and Rock Slide. The nice thing about Darmanitan is it does so much damage to stuff, right? So if we send it in, we know he's going to switch out. If we know he's going to go for a switch, we can sub up, and then we get 2 hits immediately. Because he does have some stuff that outspeed it, right? And so we want to avoid that. But Substitute kind of helps us guarantee a little bit of safety on Darmanitan here. And again, this could be completely wrong. Like, this entire team could be a bad build. I don't know. I know what worked last time. I know what worked well last time. I know where there was some hiccups last time. I'm expecting Kevin to know that too. So now that he has Thunderous, which honestly he didn't really have a great answer for Suicune, now he does, and he can definitely break it with Electrium Z. So we got to think outside the box a little bit. That's primarily what we're going with. And if we lose, we lose. You know, it is what it is. We had a great record. We had a great season. I think that speaks for itself. Corrin, the Garchomp, is Yachi Berry. So it's going to live an Ice Beam from stuff. Potentially even an Ice Beam from Kyurem Black. Hoping. We are Rough Skin. We're 240 plus, so we're Jolly at 240 EVs, and that means we can outspeed base 100s, basically. So if Manaphy, for example, is timid, we can come in and I'm fairly confident we can 2-hit KO with an Earthquake. If it's bulky, I don't actually know. But we live it with a Yachi Berry anyway, so we can kind of scout for that a little bit. And then Suicune is always our switch. Like we can always switch in Suicune on some stuff here, and we're gonna see why in just a minute. But pretty standard Garchomp here. We do have Flamethrower just in case Scizor is the thing. I don't know if he's gonna bring Scizor. Like the team is different from what I brought last time, right? So before I think I had Shuckle. Did I have Darmanitan? I'm pretty sure I did. I didn't have Garchomp, number 1. Didn't bring Suicune either. And he was thinking I was going to bring Suicune. So there's a lot of mind games going on, and I don't like those. I don't like the mind games, you guys. So this is the Garchomp. We got Rock Slide because why not? Outrage because we are pretty much guaranteed to knock out an offensive Kyurem Black, no matter what. If it's got HP investment, that's a different story. So we'll find out. Hector, the Delmise. Everybody's shiny, by the way. You can't really tell with Garchomp. Feels bad. Anyway. Hector, the Garchomp. Or not the Garchomp, the Delmise. Max HP, max attack, 4 in defense because it's good. It's good stuff, man. Assault Vest, pretty much the same thing we brought last time, except now, instead of Shadow Claw, we have Earthquake. And the reason that we have Earthquake is because it does more than Power Whip would to what's his name? Excadrill. It's also kind of a safer thing to go for if he's got, you know, Scolipede or Chandelure. Like Earthquake overall is better coverage in my opinion. And it's one of the things I was missing with Garchomp, and now I realize how good Garchomp is. In terms of helping me anyway, for sure. But we have Rapid Spin, Power Whip, Earthquake, and Anchor Shot. So we're running Anchor Shot this time. The last time Kevin did some speed boosting and some baton passing. This is one of those ways that we can kind of help negate that. Because I'm not too afraid to be in against Scolipede with Delmise. Not really afraid. But for what that's worth, it is what it is. We have Lopunny here. So, oh, Lynn. Where'd your name go, Lynn? Your name is gone. I'm so sorry. Alright, we need Lynn. There we go. Lynn. Alright. It matters, darn it! I don't know why I didn't notice it before. Alright, there we go. So, we are running a little bit different this time. We're max HP, max attack, 4 in defense. So what you guys may recognize this from, I think, our Week 8 match, where I baton passed agility. This time, we're just running high jump kick and return, and then agility and encore. So, again, if he tries to set up something on us, where we know he's going to like protect with Scolipede or go for a tail glow with Manaphy or something like that. If we know there's a potential for that, all we have to do is really agility and then encore. That's pretty much it. So again, this could be a completely bad strat. I don't know. We're gonna do it anyway. So this is the low pony. At +2, it pretty much outspeeds everything, I think, for the most part. We have Tharja, the Nihilego, and Tharja's here with a focus action. I don't think I brought Tharja last time. We can set up Stealth Rocks. Grass Knot is here for, you know, the Sand Core that we may or may not see. I don't know what Kevin's got planned. Sludge Wave does a heck of a lot of damage to things that aren't Excadrill. And then Power Gem to handle the genies, of course. I mean, look at the base 131 Spadef. Like, that's pretty freaking impressive, Nihilego. Good for you. A lot of people discount Nihilego because on the defensive side, physical defense, it looks pretty frail, and it is. People are not wrong about that. But especially, it's pretty darn good. It's pretty darn good. So I mean, we can handle, you know, assuming that Tornadus T is not like a Life Orb mixed attacker. We should be okay for the most part. Nihilego does some stuff. It does some stuff. Against Mega Scizor, nothing. But Nihilego's here. It can take a hit because of Focus Sash. If rocks are up, that's kind of an issue. That's another reason why we have Hector here, just in case with the rapid spins and whatnot. And then the coup de grace, Suicune. This is going to be Walkenberry Suicune, and Walkenberry is really good here. So one of the reasons that I think Kevin thought I would bring Suicune before was because of Roar. Like, if something gets set up, Kevin loves to set up. He loves to set up Mons. He's got Snorlax. He's got things he can baton pass into. He has Clefable. Calm Minding Clefable's a pain in the butt. There's a lot of things that he can set up with. Even honestly, Thunderous to an extent, like Prankster Bulk Up or some weird stuff like that he may or may not come up with. Roar, I think, is kind of the obvious play. We didn't do that last time, so we're gonna try it this time and hope that maybe we catch him off guard. We have Scald just for scat or for stab water attacks against that Sand Core. Mirror Coat and Toxic. So the fun thing about Mirror Coat is it works with Z moves. I tested it earlier just to be sure. And so Mirror Coat, like, we live pretty much anything that is Thunderous doing Thunderous things that aren't modest. So Mirror Coat's definitely going to come in handy here. The only downside is if we try and fire off a Mirror Coat with, let's say, on a Volt Switch, and he sends in like a Snorlax or something like that. That would kind of be my nightmare because it wouldn't do that much because of Walkenberry. But the Walkenberry does allow us to live a Thunderbolt, Timid, Electrium Z move. So Gigavolt Havoc. So for what that's worth, I think it's definitely worth bringing. It's definitely fun. It's definitely different. So we're gonna bring that and try our best. And then we have Toxic too. The downside is, like, we can't really let Suicune get worn down if we're gonna use it like that. Primarily, my plan with dealing for things like Thunderous are Tharja, but that doesn't always happen. You know what I mean? So we're gonna run with this. We're max HP, max defense. We live the Adamant or Jolly. What is it? Electric attack that Kyurem gets. So I mean, I'm feeling relatively good about it. I had leftovers on originally, but then I was like, well, but what about Thunderous? So that's the thing. Like, if we can clear Thunderous, I would feel a lot better about the rest of my team. So for what that's worth, this is what we're bringing. For better or worse, I don't care at this point. Like, the season started so long ago, it felt like, and 5 months ago, honestly, like it's been over 5 months since the first upload, so I mean, we're just gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. I think Kevin and I are both pretty deserving of being in the finals, so at the end of the day, I don't think it really dictates who the better player is. I think we're both good in our own respect. I think Kevin has proven himself definitely, for sure. I've kind of bumbled around and figured some stuff out along the way, which is nice. But, you know, win or lose, would it be nice to win? Absolutely it would. Anybody who tells you it's not fun to win is lying to you, everyone. They're lying. It's always nice to win. But, you know, I'm playing a good friend. There's a lot of mind games involved, and I don't know. I don't have the energy to put into it like I did, you know, weeks, months ago. And so this is it. I know that's kind of a somber tone to end on, but we're going to go ahead and get into the battle right now because it's actually almost showtime. So I'll throw you guys to a quick slide, and then we will have the match for you. Alright everyone, welcome back. We're ready. My palms are sweaty. Is that normal? I'm not sure. Let's just go. Could we reject? This is basically the red pill or the blue pill right here. I guess. Alright, so we didn't bring Kyurem. That's interesting. Oh, that is interesting. Oh, but he brought Scizor. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do now. Shoot, man. That's a toughie. Alright, so I've talked to Kevin. We've said good luck. I don't really know what to lead here. I genuinely don't know what to lead here. What do I think he's gonna lead with? I mean, he could be I don't know. Like, I think what we want to do right now. How useful is Tharja? Not super useful. Probably not super useful. I mean, there's the Snorlax. Snorlax is a thing. Manaphy is a thing. I mean, he could start up with Sand. I don't know if that's what he's gonna do. There's no spin blocker, so I mean, for what that's worth. The only downside to me going into Hector right now is being up against Scizor, kind of, Thundurus, and maybe Snorlax. Maybe Snorlax. But I could go in for Suicune. But I want to keep Suicune semi-healthy, because Suicune does a lot here. What does he have to take a Scald, though? Nothing really. Nothing really, except Manaphy. He's got Manaphy here. Lynn's not a good... Like, Lynn is not good to come in here. Corrin's not, Roy is not. So I think I lead. I think I likely lead either Hector or Azura. And I think we're gonna lead. Do we want Azura? Do we want Azura to lead here? I'm not sure, man. This is probably real entertaining for you guys. I'm sure it is. Gosh, I don't know. Let's just go ahead and lead Azura. We might as well. You know, we might as well. And there's Scizor. Okay, so this is okay then. So this is pretty okay then. I mean, is he a stealth rocker? Is that what he is here? Let's just go for Scald. He's gonna do that. Is he gonna? He's gonna U-turn. Okay, so he's gonna go into Manaphy maybe. Thunderous. Okay. And we burn him. Good. Stupid Thunderous. Stupid Thunderous. Do we? Oh God. And here's the question, ladies and gentlemen: do we live Electrium Z? Do we live Electrium Z? Because I mean, he wants to get rid of this because his Sand Core handles me better that way, I think. Thunderous. We'll say Nasty Plot. You're timid. You have Electrium Z. How much do you do? How much do you do with your Z move, my friend? So, okay, so he can't Oko me here. He can't Oko me. We just go for Mirror Coat. Oh, that'll do it. That might do it. Oh, we get paralyzed. No! Oh, why? Why? Oh, no. Really? Turn 2? Shoot! That would have done it. That would have done it. Oh, you guys, it's over. It's legitimately over right now. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright. So, we live another one, maybe? I don't... That was a big hacks moment. That was a big hacks moment, you guys. That was a really big hacks moment right there. Alright, we're just gonna go for, yeah. Dang it, you guys. Shoot! Alright, so his Thunderbolt did... How much does this Thunderbolt do? It wasn't Z'd. Let's see. Did 48%, so I think he's modest. Modest? You're not Life Orb, I don't think. Are you modest? Alright, you might be modest. Oh no, you can't be modest. What are you? What are you? Are you Timid Expert Belt? Hold up. I know this isn't like super exciting for you guys, but let me just see. Let me just see. Whoop. Nope. Expert Belt. What do you do? Okay, so he might be Expert Belt. He might be Expert Belt. Alright, so he's gonna be Expert Belt. That's fine. Timid Expert Belt. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Not good. Very bad. Let's see. Low Putty. I mean, he could paralyze me. I think the play is just to like go into Tharja here. I think the play is just to go into Tharja. And then we can Stealth Rock. Yeah, there's the switch. And there's beef. Big old beef. And I can't roar anybody out anymore. Feels bad, man. Let's see. Let's see. Shoot, we needed that. Oh, that Paron Suicune was so big. That was a really, really big moment, you guys. We're just gonna... Oh, he's specially defensive, too. He's pursuing me. Well then. Well then. How much... Ooh, that's not doing a lot. Alright, let's see. Let's see, Tharja. What you working with, girl? What you working with, girl? Alright, Snorlax. Let's see. Curse Lax? Sure. Curse Looks? Yeah, sure, why not? So Power Gem, either we got... Oh no, that's impossible. Okay. So he might be... Max Spadef? He could be Max Spadef. He's not Max Spadef, right? Is he? Oh yeah, he could be. Wow, that's a really bad low roll. Let's see. What do we do here? What do we do here? What do we do here? I think what we have to do is we go into Lin. I think we go into Lin. Oh, he's gonna heavy slam us. That hurt. That hurts real bad. All right. Okay. So this is fine. We can high jump kick. If he switches out, he switches out. Nothing really wants to take a high jump kick. Nothing really wants to. Oh man, the whole point. Like, you guys saw in the builder how instrumental Suicune was. That was a big problem. That was a big problem, man. Feels bad. Feels real bad. At least I think Thundurus goes down to rocks at this point, which is kind of nice. So there's Manaphy. Don't miss. Please don't miss your high jump kick. Nope. Yeah. This is garbage. Oh, this whole game is garbage, you guys. It's such garbage. You guys. See, this is why I don't put a lot of investment in Pokemon. Because, I mean, that was a 10% odd, dude. Oh, that was a 10% odd, dude. Come on. This game is trash. Alright, so... Yeah, we could have cleanly 2-hit KO'd that thing. Theoretically. Theoretically. Like, if it's max HP. Let's see. Yeah, if it was max HP, we could have gotten a clean KO, but we can't anymore. But we can't anymore. Nope, that's 50. Okay, so he's Rocky Helmet, high defense. He's Ice Beam. So that did about 50. So that's good to know. Is he met? Oh god, it was a 2-hit KO. That would have been a 2-hit KO, you guys. That would have been a 2-hit KO. Alright, so I'm thinking he's some kind of max defense, max HP. Something around there. Let's see what bold is. I'm gonna try, you guys. Okay, so he's probably bold, max HP, max defense. So, I mean, what am I supposed to do with this? All of my mons that were good here are just getting bopped for no reason. For literally no reason. What are you? What even are you? You are Manaphy. That's what you are. That's what you are. Right, so you are that, and potentially this. So we know he doesn't really have a whole lot. Burp. Okay. All right. Showdown just decided to stop working. Cool. There we go. All right. Alright, so what was I doing? Important things. What was I doing? Manaphy, right, against Garchomp. What does Garchomp's Earthquake do? Not enough. Does not do enough. Does not do enough. Manaphy, what do you, how do you feel against, how do you feel against Tharja? Manaphy? Let's see. Nihilego, Manaphy. I mean, Manaphy might be the switch in here. I don't really know though. I don't really know, man. I wasn't feeling particularly thrilled to play this matchup in the beginning, and now it's just kind of like, you know what I mean? Tharja would live a surf, for what that's worth, I think. Right. Yeah. Okay. So it would. Sludge Wave would knock out, Grass Knot would not, Power Gem would not. So we gotta go for Sludge Wave, I guess. I guess that's what we gotta do here. Let's just go. I mean, I don't want to say it's pointless anymore, but it's relatively pointless now. So, and there's Snorlax. Snorlax again. Stupid Snorlax. We get the poison though. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice though. So Pursuit's gonna do a big amount to me. Let's just go into Corn here. I feel like Corn is the play. Yeah, I feel like Corn's the play here. So, gosh, straight from the back heel, you guys. Everything was looking okay. We are way on the back heel now. So we know he's not. I mean, is he? Outrage would KO. Outrage would KO here. With Earthquake. Earthquake would also KO here. With Rock Slide. Rock Slide would not KO here. Or with Flamethrower. Theoretically. Theoretically it would not. So let's just go for Earthquake. What does he go into? Hippo! He goes into Hippo. Oh snap. Okay, so that did a lot. That did an okay amount. I don't really have anything to like switch in at this point though, man. Like I really don't. All my mons have been getting bodied here. All my mons are getting bodied here, man. Feels bad. Feels real bad. Oh, that high jump kick was pretty big too. Because that bulky Manaphy is at this spot where I can't easily knock it out. Like I needed to get damage down on it, and like I can't do that now. It's just kind of a big old mess. What do we think? I mean, what do we think? What do we think here? Are rocks important? Are rocks important to keep off our side? I don't really know. How much would you do to a Mega Scizor, friend? How much would you do to a Mega Scizor? You tell me, Telmize, how much you would do, so that I can continue playing off the back heel like this. Scizor, because like Scizor is probably the switch in here. Like it would definitely be the switch in here. So, I mean, it's going to do 30-ish. 30-ish. But I have rocks. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Genuinely don't know, man. Let's just go for Power Whip. We might as well. Okay, so he does switch in that. That's fine. That's just 13. So, about what he's got. So, he might be Bulky Sword Stance. He might be Bulky Sword Stance, which is not good for us. Let's just start EQing. Let's just start EQing. That's kind of the play here. We can start EQing things. We can Anchor Shot, I guess. Can no longer escape. That is a fact. That is a fact. So we can come in here. If he doesn't have Earthquake, then we should be okay. Maybe? He's gonna Bullet Punch me. Ooh, I see you. Okay, I see you. I see you, friend. So he's got U-Turn, Defog, Roost, Bullet Punch. Alright. Snorlax, how heavy are you right now, dude? Hippo has like no damage on it whatsoever. Okay, so Hippo. What you got? What you got for me, buddy? Flare Blitz is gonna... Flare Blitz is actually 2-hit KO it. Wow, that's impressive. That's really impressive, actually. Color me impressed. That Bullet Punch would not knock out the sub. Does he? Do we think he stays in? I mean, he doesn't stay in, right? Let's go for the sub. Yep. He switches out into Thunderous. Super. Super. Alright. So we can just basically... Rock Slide? So that's okay. Right, so we kind of wasted the sub. We kind of wasted the sub there, but that's okay, I guess. Alright, so we know he's bulky. We know he's like super bulky, right? We pretty much know what the Manaphy spread is. Pretty much know what the Manaphy spread is. So, let's see. We know he's going to be bulky, possibly bold, max HP, max defense. So, what do you do? Alright, so Darm with a Flare Blitz cannot knock it out. That's good to know. Let's go into Hector, I guess. Hector's kind of the only saving grace we have at this point. Please don't burn me, please don't burn me, please don't burn me. Yay, we didn't get burned. Alright. We didn't get burned. That's exciting. What do we do now? How much is Earth? This stupid Manaphy, dude. Oh, God. Low punny. Why? I specifically never run high jump kick for that very purpose. True story. What is Scizor at? He's at 81. Okay. Earthquake does how much to that? 33-ish. Okay, so that's not ideal for us. Let's see. I mean, does he switch out? Is that what he does here? Because I don't really want to play that game. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Well, let's go for it. Okay, so he's going to switch out. Oh, shoot. Should have gone. I should have gone. I should have doubled. I should have doubled, you guys. I should have doubled. I should have doubled, but I didn't. He's just going to continue roosting. I'm just going to keep roosting. Can I out roost him? No, I can't. Okay, that's good to know. Well, that's good to know then. Let's just keep earthquaking, I guess. He's gonna slowly wear us down. I mean, he might go for roost here. So let's switch out here. I feel like he's gonna roost here. Yeah, he roosts here. Okay, cool. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool, man. Let's just go for the blitz. Let's just go for the Flare Blitz, man. We're gonna take Rocky Helmet. Oh wow, we get a crit. Oh god. Okay. Rocky Helmet hurts. Ow. Rocky Helmet hurts. Ow. Ow. Rocky Helmet hurts. So now Scizor can basically bop us with a Bullet Punch. So that's not ideal for us. I could bring in Garchomp. I could bring in Garchomp on it though. So that's like a thing that I could do. Definitely a thing I could do. Dude. Oh, God. The first, like, 10 turns of this game were absolutely brutal, man. We get a full... Oh, God. There's Hippo. Okay. Alright, well, there's Hippo. So if we don't switch out, we gotta go into Hector here. Let's go into Hector. He's gonna Rock Slide. That is okay. That is fine. Do that. Please do that. We're just gonna Rapid Spin because we need to, because it's important. So how do we win this exchange? Basically, how do we win this exchange? We know I can't come in on a Bullet Punch. Like, that's not happening. That is definitely not happening. So what do? We come in on Corn. Let's come in on Corn. How much do you do here? How much do you do here? Would a free switch in be nice? Sure, probably. Is it gonna do the job? No, probably not. Nah, probably not. This Scizor, you are like a bulky Swords Dance kind of thing. I know that you are. Oh wow, I did a lot. Okay. Scizor, Mega Scizor, Bulky Sword Stance. There you are. Right? That's what we had? Kind of? Oh no, that was something else. Alright. So that did... what? That did what to us? 21? Roughly? How much did that do? How much did that do? Let's see. 30%. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is basically what it is. Relatively speaking, this is what it is. So let's just go ahead and... how much does Earthquake do? 35. He does 35. He took recoil from that. So let's just go for Flamethrower. And it's lax. Okay. So that's fine. He's going to take Sandstorm. He's going to take Poison. And that is pretty okay with me. So we can pretty much just Earthquake here, I think. So he's got to sack this. We know that. I revealed the Flamethrower. That was not really my intention, but it is what it is. But it is what it is. So we're just gonna Earthquake. We'll pick up a knockout here, and that'll be fine. Yachi Berry's not helping me at all in this game. Oh my gosh, this is a long game. This is like a really long game, dude. How much did you do to Hippo before? Let me see. How much have you done to Hippo before? Like, we've seen the EQ. So it does about 27. We know you have Stealth Rock. Like, we know that for a fact. Let's go into Tharja here. Let's go into Tharja. Oh, he's gonna EQ. That was a good call. That was a good call on his part. He just wanted it gone. Oh boy. Alright. So we go into Delmise. What's the play? Quite literally nothing. Let's just go for Power Wave. He's gonna switch out here into Scizor. Okay. So that is fine. Kind of, not really. It's kind of fine, but not really. It's not. Nah. Let's just go for Earthquake here. He's gonna U-turn. He's gonna knock us out. He's got to choose who he's going into. So this will kind of give us an idea. I think Hippo again, huh? Back into Hippo, huh? Well, there it is, guys. That's pretty much it. Like, we needed the Suicune to... like, the rest of the team got really worn down because Suicune and Lopunny weren't there to do their thing, unfortunately. So, there it is. That's how the game rolls sometimes. Kinda just want to forfeit, to be honest, but I won't. I kinda just want to forfeit, to be honest, but I won't. We could also crit. Like, that's a thing that could happen, I guess, theoretically, but... We're just gonna lock an outrage here. That didn't do a damn thing. That didn't do a damn... Oh, did you get high roll? Oh no, we were going down to that regardless. Cool, very cool. Alright, go for Flare Blitz. Might as well. Flare Blitz is the answer here, man. And that's gonna be recoil in my death. Wow, we lived that. That's impressive. I am impressed by that. I am impressed by that. How much did that do? A lot, actually. Did a lot. How much? Can we at least knock out one more Mon? Can we take out one more Mon? Can we do it? Can we freaking do it? Maybe. Maybe we can. Flare Blitz! Darmanitan! There you go! Get it. I think Kevin just gave us a -1 definite differential there. So, for what that's worth. Hey, that's the season. I am so glad this is over. Like, this took such a long time. I may actually split up the videos, because these are probably, like, really super long for you guys. So, I may actually do that first. I may do that. That's it. I mean, so... so we could have instantly gotten rid of the Thundurus, We could have worn down the Manaphy before it was an issue. We could have clean 2-hit KO'd the Manaphy. Yeah, man. That's Pokemon. I just got beat by the game of RNG, unfortunately. So, for what that's worth, nobody watching right now is really aware of like how big of an impact that was, but it was a pretty big impact. So, yeah. So there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Thank you guys for showing support for the CIL Season 3 series that I did. It's very much appreciated. I don't know that I'll do any more. I don't know that I'll do any more, honestly. The casualness of the leagues that I'm in are not good for consistent uploading, so it's definitely something I'm going to have to think about in the future. And unfortunately, if I'm not making content, that's considered free time for me, and I don't have a lot of free time, so... I'm not alluding to anything. This isn't salt or anything like that. Just thought I'd let you guys know. If you really, really, really like this content, I know there's not... The YouTube channel's not huge, but some of you guys do turn out for it. So if you do want this stuff to continue, you gotta let me know, because it's currently kind of, you know, trim the fat time for a lot of the stuff that I do. So that said, you know, thanks for all the support all season. I'm so sorry that the game came down to it like that. It was not good. It did not go well. But hey, that's what it is. 10% odds, man. 10% T-Bolt para, full para, 10% high jump kick miss. GG Pokemon. As always, I am Blue, and I will catch you next time in an all-new video, or maybe live stream, or maybe podcast, whatever your viewing/listening preferences are. But that's it for right now, and I will catch you next time.